Yeah, Scotty's already back.
I was told by Ceci.
Yeah, Scotty's back. He's already in the baby lines.
Mm.
How do you feel about Lilandra?
Oof.
Oof. I don't like.
Are you talking about MSN stuff? I literally stopped MSF stuff.
Yeah. I just
That's.
don't know why they keep giving half informations.
I mean, I hate data mines that spoil teams or leaks from Boylon's asshole.
We are streaming now, by the way.
I don't care.
I know. Just like, yeah, I mean, I saw a lot of comments. They like, we're getting too many new characters. Well, it's actually, the character release cadence has not changed. Like, we're not getting that many new characters. I guess the argument can be made for last patch with the Mighty Avengers and the Immortal that we had a lot of reworks. So
the issue is they're not utilizing the system they made correctly. The token system is not being used correctly at all.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Token system needs a
Why are we
huge
getting
overhaul.
tokens for legendary characters that we were going to build anyways? Why are we just getting tokens through events for characters that are getting reworked?
That's true. Yeah, I agree with that. Tokens,
because that would make people happy. You mean I didn't have to randomly build War Machine for no reason from 0?
Yeah.
I can get him to like level 80 or to level 90 by doing an event. Fine with that. It just can't be at the freaking bottom with the whalestones.
Yeah. Put it like 2 after where free to play go, but it's not like too much where you can like extra core.
Right at the end where free to play will hit it.
Yeah,
but they don't even know free to play will hit. I missed 2 monthly items last month.
I didn't finish the meta last month. The monthly meta.
Yeah, I haven't missed one of those since that one summer one where it was pure trash.
Yeah.
So like we're gonna give you gold and teal gear.
Yeah.
Bye. See you next month.
Yeah, they put crimson gear in this one, and it's like the first one I missed. I was like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
All right. We're streaming. How's it going, everybody? I'm hanging out with Baka. We're going to be doing some War. We're going to be doing some Crucible. We're going to be playing some DC Worlds Collide. It's a super fun game. Very, very different than what you might be used to in Marvel Strike Force, but nonetheless very fun in my opinion. I'm just trying to set things up. I dropped my phone in the baby's bathwater today, so I have it in rice. It's supposed to be waterproof, so it should be okay, but the charger doesn't want to work right now. And I'm, of course, as is custom on this channel, very sick. Very, very sick. That's how we do things. So buckle up. Let's cough. Let's have fun. Let's kick some butt.
Happens when you have children.
Oh my god. Especially now that I'm watching them during the day. It's crazy. What up, Zero X? How's it going, Paulo? Mega Bros. Iconic Fear. Hope you guys are having a great day. Lost my first U32 match. Doesn't matter though, since I won my last U32. Yeah, I got the portrait, so I don't really care. I threw my attacks super last minute last night because I knew I had the kids today. Good to see you too, Boosh. Speaking of which, we're going to rip through these attacks. We're going to blow through them because it's 9 o'clock. I'm hoping to be in bed 2 hours from now. So we got War. We got Crucible. We got DC Worlds Collide. And I want to make 2 videos. One about DC Worlds Collide. And then one either about War or U32. Whatever's more interesting. Nice, Zero. Yeah, it's the kids. I had to edit my Lilandra video in so many parts today because I could not stop coughing last night. What do I think of the war changes? I don't like the loss of game time, but what I will say is I do like the idea if we ever do become a sweaty guild, and it probably won't be the case because this was temporary and everybody universally hates it, not having to worry about doing anything on the weekends. But then they switched Crucible to be on weekends. So to me, those things together super sucks. Yeah, weekend Crucible super sucks because now I can't stream that stuff to you guys Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Those were super fun. And it's like, okay, what the fuck am I going to stream from Rebel Strike Force then?
Nothing.
Exactly. I lost my first Crucible by 4 efficiency points. I didn't even look at it. I just saw the final score. He used Mephisto here, 68. Oh, he won right here with the 4. We both lost here. I had a 3 red, 4 yellow Mega Red at the time. Almost got him done, but just barely couldn't. He did the exact same team, except he had Apocalypse instead of Mephisto, and that actually almost worked for him. His Omega Red is not much bigger. Like, he's got the 5th yellow, but no extra red stars. That 5th yellow is barely anything. Losing Crucible is a cool thing to do nowadays. Hell yeah. Yeah, they're changing CC times to be like what it used to be, which was weekends. And then stage 3. So it was Orcus with what's her face here, and he used Cabal. He beat it on 64. I actually out efficiencyed him, even though I YOLO'd this. But I had a lot of sloppy plays. Like, I lost just to taking damage pretty much. So maybe we'll try and clean that up. They just announced it in like a public announcement, I think. I hope.
It was in a blog. The gore stuff.
Okay. No, there's a public announcement. Season 13 of Cosmic Crucible will kick off matchmaking next Thursday, and the first trial will begin Friday. This will be the cadence for at least Season 13. So yeah, Cosmic Crucible is going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Good luck versus Asgaz. Yeah, what's Asgaz got on defense? Ooh, he's got the Captain Britain to stop my Kahori team from coming in here. That's interesting. But that means he doesn't have it here. So my Kahori can come in over here now. That's cool. Actually, what would Kahori end up doing to this guy, though? Maybe not very much. All right, let's have some fun. Let's just get her done, yeah? Yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. How's it going, everybody? We got our second match of the second U32. I did lose my match yesterday. I couldn't record it because super busy with the kids, unfortunately. We lost by 4 efficiency points. It came down to pretty much this match right here. I had Mephisto thrown in here. I still couldn't quite get this guy done, and so it ended up coming down to efficiency, and because my opponent ended up using his Mephisto here, he actually shaved off 4 points. So it's literally stage 1. Oh, sorry, I meant to do this. 64, and I went, what am I doing? He did 68, I did 64. Jesus. Life is hard when you're tired. Okay, but now we're up against Asgaz. We're going to have some fun. I do see he's got Annihilator's Mephisto, Captain Britain on defense. I was thinking about this one. I thought about including this one in some sort of video guides about potential teams that you could play into. But I don't know how much I like it in the idea that, well, what if I just have my Mephisto on offense then? And I could just kind of use my Mephisto to one-shot their Mephisto, which is why I don't super love it for the U32 tournament, and I also don't kind of super love it for the next season where we can alt turn 1 in some situations either. So let's take that to the bank. Let's see if we can do that here. So I will use my Mephisto, who's going to have alt turn 1. I'll still use my Shadow King here because we're going to get extra pings from that guy. All right, let's go ahead and use... Do I need Apocalypse anywhere? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll use Guardian here, though. Actually, I don't need Guardian if I have Mephisto, do I? Who's some other good hard-hitting characters? No, I need Apocalypse to get off the taunt, right? Or Ares. When we do Apocalypse, Kahori won't work here. We'll have offense up, so we're not worried about that. We could use Iron Patriot. We won't have vulnerables, but that's not the point of that. And after that, who would be a good character to bring in? Somebody with like a buff flip would be ideal. An early buff flip that goes before Mephisto's first turn so we can target the enemy Mephisto, though we don't have to do that either. Raw damage. Maybe just some raw damage then. Falcon, so I get all my speed and we just go nuts again. I don't know. I'm kind of YOLOing it because I already got my my portrait for Cosmic Crucible U32. So I actually don't even mind losing to let other people get a shot at it. Let's go ahead and just throw it in there. So if I use my ultimate, I'll get a ping from the Shadow King with my Mephisto. I'll put exhaust out there. I don't know if I care very much for that, though. Wait, I was supposed to bring in Emma. What am I doing? I was supposed to bring old school Emma so that I gave myself the speed advantage. What am I doing? I needed Emma or I needed Nick Fury. Or Kang. I should have brought Kang. What am I doing? I'm absolutely trolling right now. I'm so troll, guys. My God. If we lose this coin flip, it's a wrap. Oh, we won the coin flip. I'm trolling so bad, guys. Whatever I just did, don't do that, okay? That was so bad of me. Also, I brought Falcon into Captain Britain. I can't gain speed bar. I'm trolling. I'm a nutty troll, apparently. This is gonna kill my Falcon, but I don't care. Let's just let it ride. Let it rip, boys. Get a lot of debuffs off us. Boom, we get rolled. Captain Britain down. We're still stuck on this taunt. He got the safeguard back up. I'm just trolling now. God, what is Dorky's problem? All right, let's get that barrier off. Did he clear his ability block? He might have. This guy's in trouble. He didn't get targeted, luckily. Mephisto's getting owned. What the hell is that? Stun trauma, but he's got immunity, so that's not going to work out for us. Dude, I trolled so hard here. Myself, I should say. Is there a way for me to kill here? Because he's about to ult us, and we're done. I don't think there's a way for us to kill here, so I'm going to just try and push the Thanos. And I'll try and come in with a cleanup and not have to do 2 extra attacks here, I guess. Oh, he's still ability blocked. It was just hidden. Scopely trolling me with the goddamn things, man. I hate that. I hate that. I just got trolled by the debuffs being hidden. I hate that so much. Yeah, I kept Kahori, so this is going to be an easy cleanup, I suppose. Still garbage, though. Not a huge fan of that whatsoever. Oh, we get the ult again? That's kind of cool. We can kill him. And then we can have vulnerables in play. Does this remove debuffs? No, it does. It does flip immunity. Huh. Well, hold the phone here. Okay. God, I should have targeted the enemy Mephisto for that striker damage. I'm just really bad tonight. Okay. It's fine. Somebody's saying Emma wouldn't have worked here either. Emma 100% would have worked. Captain Britain only stops the Emma speed stat loss for Illuminati members. Not for everybody. We'll come back and clean that one up. That's going to definitely cost us the Crucible, though, I think. Unless we can one-shot the Odin team, I suppose. That would be the saving grace. This Illuminati team here is also pretty interesting. But wait, no, it's not interesting. We should just win this. Right? Unless I need Immortal here. Immortal would stop the Kahori here. Kahori's just going to do 2 basics. But then there'll be a taunt. If I use Immortal here, that's a free win. If I use Immortal here, I could get a really bad stun. And also, Odin would wreck the Immortal team still. Yeah, Immortal will still wreck the Odin will wreck the Immortal team. What could I do otherwise? I already used Apocalypse. Kahori is useless in this stage, pretty much. Kind of have to use Immortal here to stop the speed bar since I don't have my own Captain Britain. I should, like, think things through before I do it. But that doesn't sound very fun. Here. Let it rip, boys. We Beyblade this shit. Let's go! What do you think of the changes to Days of CC? I do not like that, personally, as a content creator, them doing things on the weekend is just not good for me. Even when it's like these events, like I got to sneak away from the wife and kids to get a video out. It's not good. It's not good at all. Would much rather it be on the weekdays so we could stream that, have fun. I can edit them on the weekdays as well. It's much better for me that way. All right, so there's the assist. So when he does his special, we are fuck diddly yucked. Let's get a stun. Uncle Hori would stop the taunt, right? I guess. We can't stun him. We don't want to give him buffs. So I guess we'll do it here. We could have done it on Logan too, I suppose. We just don't have the gusto to get through this guy. And when we kill people, we're just going to renew his barrier here. Jesus Christ, was that his attack already? That was his basic already? Oh my god. Wow, we turbo lose now. Storm doesn't make it. Yeah. Wait, what? The slow did nothing for us. Did we just not get speed bar from our... What happened here? This was bad. I gotta make sure I kill Kohori here so we can come in and clean it up. Alright, that's good at least. Wow, we got demolished at CC. Not even close. Not even close. That's not good. Two easy cleanups, though. I mean, no, he can't fail against what I have. He literally can't. So it just doesn't matter. Alright. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and we'll throw in... We'll keep Kohori, I guess. Yeah, we're going to keep Kohori for stage 1. Let's go with Black Knight. So we're going to get used out of our Black Knight. Let's use Phoenix Force. Definitely some good old Phoenix Force power coming at you. Oh, Old Man Logan will stop our enemies. We'll still get assists. I should just say that. Dakin and Mega Red. The Mega Red Phoenix Force. I spent like all my gold to get him up to 4 red stars. All right, do I do it like this? I guess we kind of do it like this instead. Sure, why not? Let's see what happens. Cabal would have cooked stage 3. Oh yeah, it would have, wouldn't it? If I didn't use Iron Patriot, could have done like Cabal Kang. Got ahead of them real quick. And just nuked. Oh well, live and learn. Yeah, I definitely could have done something a lot more interesting in stage 3 than just throwing the shitty Immortal team at it. Say la vie. Does this flip? I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, it flips the speed up. That's cool. She's just gonna do a slow. That's kind of annoying. He's gonna do a basic. That's extra barrier. I guess we'll let the Shuri use her basic. Since any kind of slow... Oh, Skrull just died. Probably should have tried to use Phoenix Force elsewhere too. Wait a fucking minute. What happened there? Did she use her special? Oh my god. Why did I thought I had Immortal here for some reason. I was like, oh, she doesn't have special on spawn. Oh, I'm trolling in the worst possible way. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just so bad tonight. Oh my god. This will get a kill here. It'd kill here too. Let's go here. Alright. Should be ability block now, so she's donezo. We ult here, we're good. Okay. Omega would have been better in stage 1. Would have stopped all those kind of buffs. True. Yeah. There's so much I could have done that wasn't this. I could have brought Black Knight with Superior 6 Old Man Logan into stage 2 and beat that too. Because that still would have messed the Skrull up. And then Superior 6 with Old Man Logan. Shuri would not have had charges, so Superior 6 would have speed. There's so much I could have done here. No speed bars, so what's his face? Goblin would have went... there's so much I could have done here, guys. Oh, God. Oh my god. All right. Well, we have Kohori and we have Guardians, so we have a win here now. We could get vulnerables. I think Pav is not with me though. Kang, I'll save for Odin, right? Why not? Kestrel. We're missing a lot of what I normally use, which would be a problem. These guys are pretty low though. Corey probably kills everybody, right? I gotta assume Corey kills everybody. And that it doesn't really matter what I bring in. In which case, I should bring in somebody that will do damage out of her turn. So that would be Kestrel and... I don't know. Black Bolts. And Deathpool. Let's see what happens. We're going crazy now. OG Thanos to keep Kahori trait. Yeah, you know what? That would have been the smart thing to do. That would have been a smart thing to do. Ares make this smoother? True, I forgot about Ares. I forgot to bring Ares. Whoops. Oh god, he's going to have Safeguard at taunt. And we're going to have to kill him. Well, I mean, like, he can get... Oh, he's right beside Mephisto, so this literally doesn't matter. Oh, he had charges. That could have been really bad. All right, so this is going to wreck the Mephisto and that guy. They're okay. I think we're going to be okay, guys. I think we're okay, team. I don't know why we got energy to use that ability again, but I'll take it. Why do we get energy? Oh, Deathpool, Mystic character. I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing. Get out of here, guys. I knew what I was doing the whole time. I'm just trolling. I didn't want people to know about the synergy with Deathpool and Kohori being the only Mystic on the team, feeding her energy to make sure she can ult all the time. I just didn't want people to know that heading into season 13. That's all. That's all. Night Stalkers, call it a day. Is that what we're feeling today, guys? Let's go Night Stalker. You. And I think we'll bring in Kang. Good old Kang. Is he charged? Ah, shit, he's charged, isn't he? Let's try this anyway. I'm sure we can come up with something else to clean this up if he's charged, which I very, very, very much think he is. We'll find out. No charges? Well, then we got this then. Easy peasy then. All right, let's get that barrier off. The only problem is we're going to end up killing this Miss Marvel super fast, but it is what it is. He'll get the barrier back, but he's going to get wrecked by the damage here. Never mind, he ain't doing shit. Well, if Miracle struck and my opponent took 2 losses against our own Illuminati, then we're good. He has his Phoenix Force, so I very much doubt that'll be the case. He probably one-shot all the rooms. Should we turtle up? You guys want to go turtle for the next 3 matches of U32 and see what we can see? So 2 losses up against Asgaz. He actually did lose 1 match, so if I didn't herp and derp on either the Mephisto or the other team, I could have pulled out a pretty convincing victory here. Let's see. Well, he lost against Odin Illuminati is what happened, right? He didn't even use Kohori here. Wow, what a G. Yeah, I guess so. He did one-shot. This has 7 red star. Go fuck yourself. How about that, bud? Go fuck yourself, bud. And he one-shot that as well. Wait a minute. Why was it? Oh, no. He did one-shot everything. We only lose 200 efficiency now. Right. It's not... Okay. We only lose 200 efficiency in this mode. Okay. So, yeah, we just got demolished. Good defense set by him. Bad attacks by me for sure. I could have one-shot everything. But, yeah, I would have got out efficiency then. Even if I one-shot. That would have been rough. Oh, GG as guys here in chat. What's up, man? GG. No, that was a good defense. That was a good defense. I liked the I liked this. This is something I was playing around with in my head to see how it would go. And it definitely adds an element of like, I need to make my Mephisto get there somehow. Now my Mephisto got there, but I think I still would have had to pull in. I think I still would have had to pull in Phoenix Force here. So looking forward to the real season. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the real season too. This is interesting though. So this is interesting in light of stage 3 of the coming Cosmic Crucible season. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Miss Marvel didn't get any charges in stage 3. Did I bring in Old Man Logan? Oh, Storm steals charges. Did Storm steal it, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, but this was interesting. So what should I have done here? Well, I shouldn't have brought Iron Patriot because I should have used Iron Patriot in a different room. I definitely needed Apocalypse still. I needed a character to go before the gore to get this taunt off. So a character faster than 129. I mean, we could have had speed up on spawn. I could have brought Kang. I could have brought Titania. That definitely could have peeled that off and gotten more damage and hit into defense down. Wouldn't have rewound. We could have got speed bar ourselves. This was probably just a really bad team to bring in here. I probably still want these 3, but we lean into a Kang for the damage. We wouldn't do Termi to rewind when we wouldn't get speed bar on spawn, but we could put out slow. We can take barrier off, and the 5th member needs to be able to peel this. This is it's an interesting room. Void Knight wouldn't get the speed bar on spawn because of Captain Britain, so he'd be far too slow. But Big Time Spider-Man, he would have the speed up, and he'd be able to get after it. Alternatively, you could bring in just a fast character like a Nightcrawler, any kind of character with speed up that is a skirmisher, because Mephisto basic puts out vulnerables as well, I believe. So then we could have got past that as long as we go before gore. That's all we need. Anyway, this was an ass whipping, dude. Shout out to Asgas. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye-bye. Do I want to change anything? Do I want to change anything? I think for me, I need to do this. Because my Odin, against the people that I play against, my Odin is still a defining characteristic. Nightcrawler basic and flip as well. Good call, Kevin. True. My Odin at 7 red stars, he's still kind of... He puts me on par with other people as far as this team goes. So I put this in stage 3. His damage really kind of carries well here. The problem is, I don't know how it'll do against a 7 red star Omega Red. I feel like it would still lose. Yeah, everything's good for me. How you doing, buddy? I mean, what we want to do is we want to give them no good room to use Immortal on, pretty much. We've seen me fail this room at the end of last U32. If we throw Dorm in here, right? We've seen me fail this one, but we should bring in Omega Sentinel back in instead of LDS. There she is. It's just a bad Scientist Supreme kill gets you. Corey never used basic as Immortal. Oh, there you go. What did you post, Pathfinder? I don't see it. Or you're about to post something. I got some snow where you live. Congratulations, man. Do you want to build a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman. Okay, bye. I'm going to put Black Cat here. Pab does cool stuff, but I don't like how like Dorm can come in here and super counter this one, like he did here. So we put our Black Cat here. That's gonna stop some revives, and they have to respect it just a little bit more. Oh, this looks important. Oh, well that didn't work. Hold on. Hold on. Now we're there. Okay, we needed that transition. I wasn't going to show nothing without that transition. All right, here we go. This is about Lilandra. In our blog detailing the release of Lilandra, we alluded to her being one of the 4 big names required to recruit Professor X Xavier. We want to clarify that Lilandra is required, but the other characters are not hard required to unlock Professor Xavier. Old Man Logan, Odin, and Shadow King will be powerful allies you can take to help you in your fight, but they will not be a requirement. Oh, hold on. This is okay. We alluded to her being one of the 4 big names required to recruit Professor X Xavier. Want to clarify that Lilandra is required, but the other characters are not hard required to unlock Professor Xavier. Old Man Logan, Odin, and Shadow King will be powerful allies you can take to help you in your fight, but they will not be a requirement. We have edited the blog to make this clear, and we'll have more information on how to recruit Professor Xavier soon. Okay. This is interesting. So I kind of took it to mean like, we know there's going to be like 60-some nodes for Professor X. I took it to mean like one of those sections we're going to need to bring these 4 characters. So Lilandra is required, but these 3 are not. Hopefully that doesn't mean the rest of the Star Gems are required, because that'd be awkward. We wouldn't like that. A lot of people were thinking like this is going to be like the Age of Apocalypse, which I think it's going to mirror that more than... It feels like that more than Dark Dimension, which I actually appreciate. But they took out the awful part where, with the Age of Apocalypse, everyone had to, what at the time was max out, Unlimited, Deathseed, Gamma, Darkhold. Everyone had the same sort of characters. That was horrible. So they're definitely not doing that here, but we'll see how this goes. I mean, I assume there's going to be a legendary section in this, 60 nodes where Old Man Logan and Shadow King are going to be just must use. There'll be either a mythic section or a cosmic section where you're going to bring Odin no matter what. So it is just kind of what it is. Is Professor X the next legendary? No, he's like the next Dark Dimension level character. So I'm worried Odin is hard required and just want to be clarified. Oh, yes, I've also seen that. Right on, Pathfinder. Thank you, sir. Can I be the bad guy for a second, though? I know most of you are going to have Odin. Is it ridiculous of me to come in here, and I think it's this guy. No, this is the monthly. It's this one, where this 180 purple ions and these 5 crystal orbs, like, this is guaranteed. And we get this, if not more than that, every week from these events. In fact, I'll have to hit up Scotty. This one looks like it's probably too far away, but maybe even this 300,000 is hardcore accessible, right? Hardcore free to play, using extra cores and stuff. And then I come over to the Spotlight, and this is 100% completable. We just got 15 orbs, and there's 800 purple ions. Like, this is 100% free to play accessible, which means 1 million purple ions in a week. That doesn't include your war rewards. I just don't think purple ions and purple ISO is this catastrophic level bottleneck that a lot of people are making it to be. People saying like, I've been playing this game since day 1 of its release and I don't have Odin unlocked yet. And I'm sitting here like, what? Like, how? Because I had my free-to-play account, spent $0 on purple ISO, wasn't buying... I don't even buy the battle passes. I think there's probably some in the free-to-play battle pass as well. Not to mention promo codes and stuff. I do promote a lot of things to Purple 3 and switch around ISOs. I still have 2 million. There's crystals here. There are ions, and there's 20. Let's see how much is. Bi-weekly, there's 25. 50. Only 50, so I need 25,000. I'm just saying. I don't think purple ISO is this like non-existent resource that some people are making it out to be. The boys in my alliance, most of them are free to play. Most of them are free to play, and we are all able to get into Spotlight difficulty 2. I think there may be like 2 or 3 stragglers, but that's it. I don't know. I think people are bugging. Good amounts of alliances don't have Odin still. There's for sure a mix of engagement levels. Yeah, it's an It's not a. It's not a. This is a spender only resource. It is a engagement issue, and if you're not in an alliance that has the engagement, I don't know, like, what is the point of people being in an engaged alliance if a non-engaged player would be at the exact same point? I don't understand that. I did not see the Fantastic Four trailer. Maybe we should check it out. I'm not trying to be like some elitist prick or anything. I just feel like it's kind of a problem of your own making, isn't it? A little bit. Maybe Purple ISO needs to open up one more down. Yeah, for events, I don't think you need, like, when we had Kiln Tower and the Pocket Dimension, I feel like requiring Purple ISO 3 is just to antagonize people. I think you just go Purple ISO 2 on that. I spent $0 on Purple ISO, have over 50 characters Purple 3, currently have 1.5 mil ions, and over 125 choice orbs to open. Purple ISO is not a gate at this point. Yeah, if you are an engaged player, it's just not. What did I just do? Did I sim, or am I going into a fight here? My main problem with unlocking Odin is I don't have the training mats for the characters needed. Yeah, I think that's actually what I would prefer them to work into, is training mats and gold. I guess I accidentally hit play. Training mats and gold into various store economies is my big thing I would want to see. God, Marvel hates F4 movies. They really do. That's another thing. Like, so free to play, if you're an Engage Alliance, you will get 1 million Purple ISO and about 25 or so Crystal Orbs this week. But this week, there isn't even a leaderboard event where I think for like top 10, you could realistically get like another 500,000 ions. If you push hard on that event, like, it's not impossible to break into top 2,000 or top 5,000 by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know. I did see the cast. I don't like the Johnny cast. I don't buy Purple ISO and I have 70 mil. I don't know what you fools are talking about. That's what I'm saying. I see a lot of people crying about Purple ISO and unlocking Odin. I'm just like, what have you guys been doing, man? At some point, I gotta look at you and be like, do you fucking play the game? Or are you... Listen, I'm not gonna get too much into it. But if you're like a certain content creator that claims he doesn't like war, claims he doesn't like Crucible, what the fuck are you playing in the game? Like, what are you doing in the game? I don't understand it. If you don't play the game modes and play the fucking game, you're not gonna get the resources. Then you cry you can't get the newest thing. That's not the new thing for those fucking game. Like, I'm just like, it's mind-boggling. What's your main mode? Raids. You want to see what a main raid mode is? You just saw it, just like that. Sticky's back? Is he? Fuck yeah. Is he actually? Their main mode is real-time arena, I guess. Where he name called you? I did not. He does that a lot, though. I don't care. If you don't like PvP, I don't know why you're playing MSF. That's what all the teams are made for. Yeah. Like, Marvel Strike Force doesn't really have an end-game consistent PvP source. Like, we're going to play DC Worlds Collide a little bit. There is continuous PvE content regardless of how big you grow in that game. That's not in Marvel Strike Force. PvE content in Marvel Strike Force is finite. You get to your raid teams, you build them up, you beat it. That's it, right? There'll be flash events, and those are great, but it's not something to rely on. Like, if you were to play a game, if you were to play Marvel Strike Force, you're like, oh, I play it for the flash events. I I got bad news for you. You need to build up the War and Crucible teams for those events anyway. So it boggles my mind. Doom is the F4 villain, so he's definitely going to be the end credit. Yeah, Doom isn't he? Robert Downey Jr. Kevin, why don't you get me the video and a timestamp if you have it off the top of your head. We can watch it, have a laugh. Watch the trailer. I think watching the trailer can get me in trouble though. And I still have to do my war hits. I'm kind of disappointed because I told the boys that I'll be in the Discord and I will help people. Oh, here's Cypher. What up, Cypher? Yeah, I told the boys that I'd be in the Discord and help people with their war attacks and their war roster, and nobody but Cypher showed up. Scotty didn't even show up, the fucker. We lost our last war by 3 hits. I trolled 3 attacks. I was trying to take out a Mephisto with like Astral, and then I tried to take it out with... I forget what the other team was. Oh, Mighty... No, it was Mighty Avengers. And that was really close. But we lost by 3 losses, so I felt super bad. But then I saw like other people doing some trolly shit too. So
yeah, I saw FF is trying absolute efforts with Odin. I mean, that should have been worked, but it didn't.
Yeah. We put the hammer down. I want everyone using. Like I want our early attackers to take out or be able to take out 2 Mephistos. So if they put a Mephisto in every room, we don't get stumped during the race. We just get to kind of bust through them. And then I want our later attackers that attack like the next day to have at least 1 counter ready to go. But it looks like we're moving real slow right now.
I figured many of our people have Mephistos for offense, so I thought I should have at least some on defense. I put both my and Odin on defense.
Yeah. I think like the people that attack later, they need to have at least one of them on defense.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to touch this Mephisto team.
Yeah. So we got Medbay. What are we showing here? Oh, we got some... I was about to say some real teams that saw 5 million, but it's Orcus, so not really. All right, let's watch this. 5-minute mark. Let me turn my music off.
Okay, I had to switch off the switch.
All right, let's hear what he's got to say. Am I roasted? Is my whole career done?
You to have more motivation to buy this team. Now, we have once again this specific Envoy that once again is saying that this team is amazing in Cosmic Crucible, that they do these things and that things. They don't do anything. Once again, we did a full coverage. We saw 6 of these teams in action on defense and on.
Oh, it's just tinfoil hat stuff. It's just tinfoil hat thinking that Scopely asked us to try and hype teams up for you guys. That's fine. Yeah, that's just tinfoil hat bullshit. The Liberty team, I think, is still going to be better than Spider Society in Stage 2. I think just by way of there being their new stats, they need to go in there with something like Superior 6 to get ahead of it. Like, if you use a good Crucible team on it, of course you're going to crush it. Especially when you have them at free-to-play levels. When they're not at that, the same way, like, yeah, Orcus loses to Night Stalkers, but I'd still rather have a Night Stalkers in there than, like, a fucking... God, what would be one of those old teams we used to use? I mean, like, we had Black Order on defense at some point. Like, it's the newest teams, the new stats are always the best way to sap efficiency. It's just the way it goes. They make us say those things. True. What up, Zero?
Infinity Watch would probably be the oldest one.
Yeah, there you go.
Still be it.
Yeah, there you go. Infinity Watch. And so Liberty would still be a more annoying team than Infinity Watch, because if you use Infinity Watch, I can now use Ares with Black Cat and 3 New Warriors people, and you're dead within 4 turns. Whereas Liberty is going to take 6, 7 turns. If you fuck up and let one of them take a turn, you're going to be in trouble. Just is what it is.
By the way, I had to join after the guilt tripping.
I know it was targeted at you.
Didn't respect that. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, it was.
It was
Besides Scotty, I was targeted. I felt offended.
All right. So what am I doing here? I mean, we're just going to be punching down on all this. I got 3 diamond Phoenix in the store, worth it buying. I think so, Falx. I think so. Phoenix hits really, really hard. She is normally getting at least 1 attack off in her normal form, so she also benefits from ISO attack. Like, I think she's worth it. 5 Young Avengers is stat buff and watch the world burn. God damn, please don't. This isn't Monopoly Go or Fortnite or COD or any other games MSF. The company is going to run it how they run it, and the customers are going to buy such play how they want. Yeah. Hey, Zero, are you playing DC Worlds Collide 2? Those worlds where straight Illuminati loses to Infinity Watch. Yeah, we've seen that, Kev. Just because of Moondragon. It's hilarious. What am I doing? I think Underworld beats this. I don't want to overkill it too much. I'm not gonna put my dart a bit on the back of you. Sounds good, buddy. Illuminati would screw themselves over by putting slow out. I have the speed bars, so we don't want to take it too much for granted. Sorry, the speed stat increase. Screw it, let's just underworld it. I don't want to think, I want to click the buttons. And I will not be using underworld later on for like a Mephisto counter. Or will I? No, because I don't have Odin. If I had Odin, I would consider saving these guys and trying to use them with Odin instead of Boomer over here to get a bunch of assists, maybe kill a Mephisto. What part of my message got caught in the auto mod? Did you say the word New Warriors or Young Avengers? Yeah. That'll get you banned in this chat, Zegger. You start bringing up my traumatic past, I can't be having that. Although Duarte would love for me to say just build up Young Avengers instead of the newest team for CC. Crazy. But what I'm going to be doing, guys, is I am not coring. I put a bunch of cores into Peggy last night before I learned about Lilandra. I'm not coring to unlock this this team. Instead, I'm going to save all of my cores for whoever these Starjammers are, because I really didn't like the wording that they used. God, I'm doing this in the worst way possible. I really didn't like the wording that they used for getting more yellow stars on the Lilandra when they used the word showcase. When I saw the word showcase, to me, that meant, hey, you should probably save your cores in case showcases. Oh God, I'm trolling right now. What am I doing? Showcases, if you look at any of the showcases, chapter 2s always require stars on some new characters. So I'm going to save up all my cores to core the shit out of these Starjammer characters. First of all, they're a Crucible team, which is way more interesting to me. And secondly, I'm hoping that if Lilandra is a character that I need to do higher chapters in that showcase, I'll be able to core for them. Did you get the message regarding Lilandra and Professor X? I did, Dacier. Yeah. Pathfinder came and dropped it in on us. Have you found any interesting uses for Phoenix Force and War? I haven't, but I also haven't been looking for it. Wait for the new Weapon X team to rock them. There's a new Weapon X. Does Omega Red have the Weapon X tag? That's crazy if he does. All right, I can do this. I can do this, right? I have my own Odin. Do I need Odin to beat this, or can my absolute A-Force beat this? Like, can my Astral team beat this? This is small. Oh, somebody's attacking the Odin team. I was about to say, this Odin team is very beatable. An Undying team with, like, Apocalypse will beat the shit out of this. A4 struggles into Alpha. Okay. Yeah, Zik, use Undying. This is a small Odin, too. Use just Undying with Apocalypse for that one.
That was weird. Are you outside my window or something? What's going on?
I am on the screen that shows you preparing to attack.
No, I know, but you said the exact team that I was looking at.
There we go. That's what I do, dude. Mephisto. Mighty would probably beat that Mephisto. How does Mighty Avengers beat a Mephisto? I struggled, but admittedly I was doing it against an Annihilator team that was much bigger. This is in defense down, though. And we'll get trauma, which is kind of scary. I mean, I'm down for the cause, though. We give it a shot. What would be cool if this works is that, like, this is a pretty beefy Alpha Flight. Now, this is not a giant Mephisto. But, yeah. It's not super safe. All right, if we lose at 16, it's fault. My Mighty Avengers almost beat a Mephisto Annihilator's last war, which is why I'm willing to give this a shot. But I'm not so sure. We stop speed bar, but they are on speed stat, right? Do we also stop speed stat gains? That's not the best. Although he did.
I didn't realize that was a baby Odin. I wish I wouldn't have. I wish I used something else then.
Yeah, it's too easy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, maybe I got mercs for money. Apocalypse might have beat that too. Even like Gamma. Yeah. Okay, well, we're taking these hits pretty damn good. I think we'll go over here. It's a good defense down. Ability block, because why not? We can stop the stun from Vision. We still have immunity on a lot of our characters, so we don't get that trauma. That's great. Can't cleanse that, so let's get some barrier. That damage goes on to this guy, so stun. No ult from him feels good. I cannot get speed barred because of this battlefield effect, so I'm just going to throw the Falcon ultimate. That's going to murder a bunch of people, so that's kind of cool. This is what happened last time, except he lived. Last time it was a 2-diamond Mephisto, so this is just straight. This is a straight work. Smaller Mephisto doesn't stand a chance here. And I don't think it would have mattered what size Alpha Flight members, because these 4 reworks are all 3 diamonds. Yeah, we lost our war on Monday, Sassy, just because we were silly. We won't be silly again. Yeah, this was not close. This was a punch down, but like it wasn't a. Yeah, no, I guess like all of these guys were 2 diamonds. This guy wasn't Crimson Gear. No idea about the T4s or the ISO 8. Yeah, it's a punch down. Mephisto having no diamonds, that's going to be rectified soon, I'm sure. What's the TCP rank of Dorks? We'll check. It shouldn't be that high. I mean, when I joined, I probably inflated it a little bit, right? Now that Scotty's back. Scotty's wee baby account. Speaking of wee baby account, why isn't he attacking right now? Is he asleep right now? Man gets a tattoo 1 time. It looks pretty sick though. And he's all of a sudden he's going to bed at 10 o'clock. What is this? Yeah, we got Scotty in account.
He's back.
Well, we're not doing so bad. We're top 1,000 TCP. I would not have thought that, actually. Yeah, I would not have thought we were top 1,000 TCP. 28 war. Yeah, we kill it, man. We killing it. Yeah, Scotty's sharing his tattoo in the chats here as well. Let's go. At Scotty, come kill these baby teams if you are awake. I wanted him to stay up because I wanted to work on some DC Worlds Collide stuff with him.
Party Bit was attacking too. I don't know where they went.
Don't want to use my text here.
I mean, I can clear them. I just don't want to.
Yeah, it's just a waste for our rosters. Let's get some war.
Even I'm trying to see if someone comes and cleans that out. I can't clean them if you want.
Well, preferably, I'd love one of our weaker members to get in here and clear these super easy teams. Because we're probably, well, we're going to open security up next, I assume. And that could be a room that we go for a full clear. That's probably going to be pretty beefy. Yeah, there's no security under Flight Deck 3. There is no security under Flight Deck 2. So, yeah, security is going to be underneath Medbay. We'll probably full clear that and see what is on all the sides and go from there. So I'd like for us super active people to keep as many attacks as possible. I'll tell you what, I'll take one, you guys take one. I'll take the Secret Defenders, and one you take one as well. That way someone's not burning 2 attacks. What am I going to use here? Illuminati's not a good play here, right? I don't think so. Mercs, Sphere 6 is not a good play either. Hive Mind's not a great play. A-Force, sure. A-Force. Because I don't have no
Damn,
Rangers.
you're really reading my mind tonight. What is going on? I didn't realize I was muted, but I was saying A-Force.
I might bring Ironheart with me. Just so she can clobber somebody, too. Definitely Nico. And I'll use Odin with my absolute team. So Photon JJ. Good enough for me. Let's get in there. Short Yellow Bus dropping the 50 super chat. Thank you so much, sir. You're the best. Appreciate you. Short Yellow Bus put in a lot of work helping us get Scotty set up. So really want to thank him for that. And I know you guys should be thanking that too, because I think we lost live pool. I think at the very least, we're not going to get more math out of him. He's still playing the game. But I think like many people, he's a little burnt out right now. Damn, we're kind of stuck here, huh? Wow, we were kind of stuck here. Not anymore. I don't really want to get a kill there, but it's going to happen. Yeah, that's not, so he's just going to do a revive. And now we're stunned. Shoot. Oh, God. I'm going to get punched up. I'm going to get punched up 2 million by this. Are you kidding me right now? JJ. Oh, you can't cleanse it because it's, oh, my God.
Wait, what did you do wrong? A-Force should have wiped it.
No, I'm getting my shit pushed in. I'm getting demolished here.
So much in the back. You played it wrong. I don't know what you did, but you did something.
Oh, most definitely, I would assume. There's the revive. Oh, man, I'm crushed here. Oh, God. They still fucked. And that wasn't even reworked Strange doing a lot of work there either. Oh, God. And now she's getting hard targeted? What? Did I get honey dick by the attack team? What's going on here? I guess Robbie's real big. This is fucking crazy. Ironheart doesn't have offense up. We lost Nico. This is insane. Can I have a fucking turn, please? This is insane. She did no damage. Ironheart is trash. This fucking A4's team is goddamn trash. This is fucking tragic, dude. This is fucking tragic trash. I should have just hit it with my own goddamn Secret Defenders. This is fucking garbage. Why did she go first? I guess 50% speed bar is a lot. Yeah, I'm throwing war in the worst fucking way. I'm a stupid person. Oh, I'm really mad at myself right now. Against that team to lose is fucking cringe as fuck. And like for sure, I'm gonna have more teams than I need. For sure. For sure I'm gonna have more teams than I need. This is so fucking cringe of me. But this is why the people that don't want to do the fucking hard attacks need to get on so that they can overkill this shit so I don't have to think about what I need to save for my own fucking attacks that actually matter. So fucking tilting. So fucking tilting. Holy shit. I wonder if Scopely would ever consider consolidating war into one bracket / start time for everyone. One war zone would be cool in the sense that there'd be no running, so you would always know who the top dog is and where everybody else falls. No, I'm just playing the war zero, but I didn't want to use. I only have 12 attacks, so there's no reason for me to have used old A-Force whatsoever, so that was just really fucking ridiculous of me. But I'm trying to keep teams that I feel like, oh, I could probably use them on the next room, like Mercs for Money. Like I could just easily do something different with Mercs for Money, but then I underestimate that team. Robbie Reyes kills my fucking Spider-Woman before she gets a fucking turn. Is this still live? Yeah, this is still live. I'm raging right now. Nowhere's on defense. Is there a hard counter to Annihilators without Mephisto and Odin? Always stuck around 200 in Arena because them. I mean, against full Annihilators, there's definitely a couple things you could do. It'll involve an Annihilators of your own, though. All right, let's start by clearing the harder side here. That's what you got to. Well, it's just I'm mad at myself for being stupid, and then I'm looking at these teams and I'm angry all over again. Because now I'm like, motherfucker, I could have had my Mercs for Money easily take this out, easily come in here, fuck with this. Like, I hate that I had to do that team, underestimated it because I was trying to save the bigger teams, failed, had to use that team anyway, so now I'm down an attack, and now I also want that team. So it's like a goddamn compounding effect, and I'm pissed off. Possible to help dig down the smaller enemy teams. The request for people willing to be on early was to give them more tools to take down off rooms without relying on all 24 people. Okay. Cool team for number 3. Morgan Le Fay, Red Hulk, Rogue, Apocalypse, Captain Sam, Obliterates 3. Let's give it a shot. Let's have some fun. I should have all that. I do not have Rogue. Too bad. No rogue. Which Wagon abilities? Who knows? We can try it without rogue, I guess. We'll try and do something like what she brings. Captain America Sam. I don't like him as a skirmisher anymore after dissing him. I much prefer him as a raider. We'll probably go make that swap. All right, so Rogue at 127 is doing quite a bit of lifting here. So it's going to take one hell of a character to outdo what she does. Liberty beats this? Yeah, unfortunately. Not so much. Rogue CC stuff. Yes, I want a character that's going to do some CC stuff. Let's see. There's going to be no taunt, so that doesn't help us. Guardian giving me offense up, which is interesting to help the Morgan do her stuff. Don't they spawn with immunity? Do they? I don't think they spawn with immunity. They don't let you get immunity on spawn. I know that much. This team doesn't rewind, it speeds up because Red Hulk. You're using Red Hulk in reverse. Yeah. We're not trying to rewind the enemy team. We're trying to get Apocalypse to pop off. What about Kestrel just for straight damage here? What are some other teams we're using against Astral these days? Don't say A-Force. What about a Weaver? Obviously, we're not bringing Archangel. He's just trolling up there. Yeah, they don't sell me. They just don't let you. Just don't let Shadow King take a turn. Bad things happen if Shadow King takes a turn. I think bad things happen if any of them take a turn, but definitely a 1-diamond Shadow King. Definitely him. What if I just bring my War Machine? The problem is, oops. The bigger problem is it seems actually quite fast. Weaver matches Emma. Yeah, so you wanted me to speed up the Rogue, right? What about a Goblin? So the thing is, we want to kill Shadow King so it takes his passive off, and then Morgan can use her special to rewind people further, right? Is that where we're going with this? So Spider-Woman could come in with her ability block. Yeah. Black Cat would have a turn 1 stun. She would go before them. Stun with trauma, I might add. Wouldn't be able to stun someone who gets the possession, though. We can try Black Cat. Well, you kill possession. I mean, the possession just goes on to the next character, though. Right? All right, let's make you a raider. That's true, Ro. Very true. We'll see how that comes into play. Let me find Morgan Le Fay. The problem is I want Morgan Le Fay to be a striker next season, I think, for stage 1. Put the retaliatory team there, so it's gonna hurt to put her as a skirmisher for this. You use Morgan Le Fay as a striker? Okay, well then let's just do that. Jesus, I didn't realize how many I had of these. Yeah, she does. But I was kind of hoping to flip more stuff with her. But it is what it is. It'll be what it'll be. Que sera, sera, you know what I'm saying? So who would you have used Rogue? Because you would have sped Rogue up with Red Hulk, right? Who would you have used Rogue special on? Because that'll probably be who I have the Black Cat ult on. Or special on. On the Emma? Okay. Noted. I'm very curious to see if we can kill this 1 Diamond Shadow King. I'm not at all convinced. Not at all convinced. Rogue is also giving 25% damage to everyone on the team. Oof. Oof. That's a big loss. That's a big loss. Yeah, I mean, like, that Rogue defense isn't really winning anything. So if this works, I'll pull it off. This definitely will not work next season, though. All right, so I want to definitely get a vulnerable on this Shadow King for sure. Oh, we did lots of damage to him. Holy crap, did we ever. Jesus, I might be able to kill him here. Wait, is Shadow King really that squishy? That's so cringe, dude. Does this kill him? No shot. Oh, my guy's a raider. What am I doing? That's so awful. Black Cat, I think, can have her special be dodged. So let's just do that. It is what it is. He's perma killed now. Yeah, her special could be dodged. Okay. I tried to stun Emma, who has the possession. I'm so cringe. Hold on. What the fuck? Why is Captain Sam doing damage all of a sudden? He never did damage in testing. Why did his ult just fucking shred? What is happening? And Apocalypse not being a striker is awful. I should have done Apocalypse basic here. They can be rebound though now, right? Yeah, they can. Okay. Captain Sam damage on this team does not make any sense. He doesn't do that much damage on the goddamn Liberty team. These dodges are also really annoying. Skill character, yeah. So there's another rewind there. Bro, just die, dude. What are we doing here? Ugh! Dude, the strange buffs are so awful. What is this? Oh, why did I just try and stun the person who's possessed? God, I'm the worst. All right, we're fine. We're fine. We just played it the worst possible way. Yeah, I 100% did it again. She can't gain trauma because of possession. Not that it matters. Good team. Good team. If they had 30% more stats, you might still be able to get that to work. Just saying. I think that could still work. Because you have a stun from Rogue. She would have got speed bar when she does her special. She controls people. Yeah, you might still be able to get that to work, Beach, being honest, with it when the new season comes. So forget about Liberty. Save Captain Sam for that. Or you find a different character than Captain Sam who hits and does speed bar. I guess OG Falcon cannot be used. No, I can't think of anybody. All right. What is this? This is a giant. Oh, this is Storm. We got to speed up. We got a Rogie. Let's just use Superior 6 on this because we can. Or Sinister 6, rather. OG Falcon works. It was the original character I was doing it with. Yeah, but then you don't have it Mighty, which is just horrible, right? Next season, just hit him with Mercs. You think that'll work? Mercs will get the buff. Mercs of the Apocalypse will still get the buff, so you could still... Does Old Man Logan still go first in that sense? Could you still stun the Emma? But then you have to eat the Shadow King attack. That doesn't sound like much fun. I guess let's do this here. You think Lilandra will be worth it? It really depends on the rest of her team. Her kit itself is no. Like, her kit itself, I was not impressed with in the least. It 100% will depend on what the rest of her team does.
Well, so much for not having silly mistakes.
Yeah, I fucked up too. I'm the worst.
Mine's worse because I thought it was an Agatha and it wasn't an Agatha, and I brought in someone that didn't even look like Agatha or acts like Agatha.
Uh-oh.
Just don't look at the attacks. That's all.
A loss is a loss. I got a dumb loss. You got a dumb loss. Call it even.
Yeah, that's fair. It almost still worked though, so I was kind of shocked.
What up, Cap? I wrote to customer support multiple times asking for my resources back that they defrauded me with the Captain Sam nerf. I asked how anyone could purchase / build any future teams and how they wouldn't nerf them into the ground days after release. They said they couldn't guarantee it wouldn't happen again. Get wrecked. That's such a silly mistake that happened. Like, why push through the new stats but not the new kit, right? If they, like, it's just kind of weird. Feels bad that Crucible character is being needed for Dark Dimension. They're always gonna have a certain character needed for something. You know what I mean? Like, we got to get past that. So you're using your Rogue on defense with Extreme, and you're going to take her off for the next squad next season, correct? For that squad next season? Yeah, maybe. That doesn't sound like a terrible idea. I don't see Stage 10 being attacked. What's going on here? Somebody's hacking the game. A lot of X-Men characters next season. We can build 2 X-Men teams without Rogue. True. Mephisto, Kahori, SK, Pavan, Ares, Room 1. Help for U32. Anyone's thoughts? Sure. Use Kahori with Kang. Kahori, Kang, SK, Guardian. You're going to beat the shit out of them. Just target the Mephisto and Kahori first. Start, like, just hit as many people as you can, right? So go Kahori with Kang, Guardian, Shadow King, and then Endgame Thanos. Put Endgame Thanos beside the Kahori. Porky. What up, Duartic? Hope you're doing good. What was I doing? I backed out for a reason. Couldn't have been that important. I was expecting all the new teams to be well, guys, there's gonna be 60 nodes. What do they say in that Road Ahead blog? Something like 60 nodes. So there's probably gonna be, twice, maybe 3 times as many traits as there's been in the past. Like, very much probably you're gonna need all those teams anyway. All right, I backed out just to have it reset. All right, cool. Yeah. I mixed up Endgame Thanos and OG Thanos. Use OG Thanos beside Kahori in that team I just said. All right, so let's see. We got Speed Bar. I do not have Underworld. I already used them, so they're out. Could Night Stalkers get this done? Potentially. Probably. Annihilators would beat this. Absolute A-Force would beat this a little bit too much. Astro would obviously beat this. Illuminati? Illuminati beats this. You, and you. Do I even want to bring Captain Britain, or would I prefer? It doesn't matter. Let's just go.
You still want me to full clear security then, or no?
Let's open it up. Let's see what's underneath it. If Cargo Bay is underneath it, we'll just do Cargo Bay. If not, we'll full clear.
Roger.
Thanos on defense. Can I put my Mephisto in there? Oh, Adrian. Yeah. You could definitely put your Mephisto in there. Then you're going to easily win, for sure. Just have your Kahori kill the enemy Kahori. This is kind of brutal, but with speed up, I think we'll murder them before any of that shit matters. How about that? Give ourselves Safeguard. What up, Walter? How's it going? Demise, what's up? Astro Mephisto in room 2. Just Immortal. Immortal doesn't do great into Mephisto. You'd probably have to have a Mephisto of your own or an Odin team to get it done. There you go. Lost my Crucible today. Double sacked 2 rooms. Guy took 4 turns in 1 room, but that wins, I guess. There you go. I lost mine by 4 points before, and I got my ass kicked today. Armory? Do we full clear the armory and see what's underneath here? The problem is if we full clear the armory just to see what's under here, it could be bridge and reactor. Well, engineering is beside one of them. Is engineering beside this? No. Is engineering beside this? Hold on. I didn't think I saw engineering underneath here. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So it's barracks, cargo bay, reactor, bridge, and hangar left joint. Let's full clear security. Just a fun day trying to unlock Big Boy Odin. Are you on the final stretch, Walter? All right, let's take out security. We got an Odin with this. This is unfortunate for my opponent. Doesn't even have Valkyrie in here. Yeah, this is very unfortunate for my opponent. We have a lot of things we could do here. I'm kind of tempted just to Night Stalkers it, because I could do something else to an enemy Orcus team. I could probably hive mind this just as evil. No, wait, he's at 120. I would need to go faster than that. Secret Defenders could potentially get him killed. Absolute A-Force would, or sorry, just A-Force would beat this too. A-Force. That's right, we give them another shot. We give them another chance to fuck this up. That's the Dorky way. We will steal our Photon since we already used Black Cat. We need our Nico, JJ, and Ironheart, I guess, Ironheart. So we get speed up, we go super fast, we kill the Odin, we never look back. What up, Fred? On the last of the Global Heroes, I hate these Sentinels. Yeah, for sure. Into Odin? Well, Odin's not protected. Odin should super die to this. Should. We'll see. All right. Let's see. She's a skirmisher. We could pull these deflects off. We could also flip them to bleeds. I guess we'll do it anyway. We'll try and get those death proofs off. Nailed it. Good stuff. Let's get a disrupt on this beta ray build in case we accidentally push the vol. We didn't. We'll drop the special here. This is also a recently unlocked Odin, so he's getting demolished here. She's not a striker. Why is she not a striker? That's so awkward. Yeah, he's dead anyway. All right, let's move on over here now, and we're done. You can't just put Odin with any team. He's not Mephisto. You put Mephisto with this team, like, sure, Absolute A-Force would still beat it. There's a lot of teams that would still beat it, but not A-Force, A-Force. Weapon X should beat this too. Yeah, I think I have Weapon X on defense. Gotta protect your Odin. Like, you might as well keep him on offense if that's what you're going to do with your Odin. That worked. Other team didn't even take a turn. Congrats, dude. Kick their butt. Yeah, that's why I wasn't suggesting use Mephisto there, because you definitely didn't need Mephisto. Your Kahori probably just kept taking turns between her and Shadow King and the Guardian offense up. We have another Astral. Okay, what's another counter for Astral, boys? Absolute A-Force. It's an absolute joke against that. Night Stalkers? Probably not. I wouldn't think so. Mirror match. There's lots of these workers. Go ahead.
No, I just did a team for science. I knew it wasn't going to work, but I was going to try it anyways. Fuck it. And it didn't work.
Get wrecked.
Thanks, teammate.
Cabal beats Orcus? Cabal used to beat Orcus. Does it still? Also, I don't think I have Cabal. I think my Cabal's... No, I know my Cabal's on defense. Yeah. Undying Ares is my usual go-to. Yeah, I know Undying would crush this too. We could do that. We could. Does Mighty Avengers beat Astral? Sure. We'll use Undying here. Why not? The whole goal that I want us to be accomplishing in War for Us is I want for us as like the primary attacking people to clear cargo bay and like as many buff rooms as we can before the other people jump in, so they like have a super easy time. And that's the goal, but yeah. Afo, what up, dude? Alrighty. Let's go straight after this butthead. Give me that. You don't need that immunity. Get out of here, King. Let's make sure we get the ability block right here. God, he's still alive. That's super annoying. They cannot be rewound. Hela's going to go after Shadow King. Damn, I did not kill the Shadow King. That's absurd, but okay. We eat that attack for breakfast like it's absolutely nothing, because it is absolutely nothing. Is this unavoidable? Sure is. Get out of here, Emma. Get out of here, Shadow King. He's going to bleed out too. Scratch that. We're going to kill him. But spread those debuffs. They had dodges, so scratch that. We'll ability block with Ares instead. And it's a wrap. That's it. That's all, folks. Remember when Undying was literally only good to have the enemy kill themselves, and they kept doing teams that did less damage on mind control? And then they brought out Zombie Juggernaut, and he said, I'm going to fuck everybody up. Good times. I like my APOC team a lot better than this. True, but if you got to take 2 out X, I need a couple options. Did I need Ares for that? Ares took the safeguard off spawn so that I was able to actually get some damage in. And the deflex. And the defense up. Next Undying member, I mean, I would have thought Doctor Strange because of the movie, but I guess that's not an option. I already use my Mercs for money. I just use Undying. Absolute A-Force is no good here. I already used my Mighty Avengers. I don't have anything for this, do I? This is also insecurity, so I should not try Annihilators here. That'd be too risky. Astral probably beats it. Astral probably beats this. Right. Astral probably beats this. Spoilon said the next Undying was going to be Captain America. Well, I mean, if homie's got a fucking 100% batting average, you just go with what he says. Until Scopely does something. You know what I mean? Undying Doom? I just used Undying, homie. I half suspect the reason that we got the Lilandra announcement like before this fucking patch even started is because of those leaks. I need a crit so that my Shadow King can ult turn 1 now, please. Is she a raider? She is. Does she hit multiple people? She doesn't. Does she hit multiple times here? She doesn't. Okay, well, hopefully we get a crit. We didn't. We're wrecked. It's over. Can I get a counterattack, H at 1? Still no crit because he had deflex. Good job. You fucking suck. God, you're such trash. We're going to have to eat a Skrull ult. We're going to super die here. God, this is a terrible idea. And now there's that, so I can't do nothing. Counters. This will do speed bar reduction. Yeah, we better get this Sasquatch down. Super overkill? I don't know, dude. We might lose this. I don't know if we can call this overkill just yet. Let's see what Moondragon does. Moondragon is going to be ability blocked. Or dead. Yeah, she's going to be dead. So no heal from her. If Shadow King doesn't get his turn, it's a wrap. Like, we need him to ult or it's a wrap here. And Strange looking like he's fucking trying to die at this point. Yeah, Strange is dead. God, this team is trash. Holy shit. Holy shit, this team is so bad. You gotta be kidding me. Well, that's that. 7 red star Shadow King. Didn't even break the fucking barrier on these guys? No, I don't believe you. Something is wrong with that. I don't believe that at all. Can Shadow King single-handedly carry this shit? We about to find out. Ancient One no longer going to be giving us that energy. That's fucking great. This hits everybody, right? Okay, well, let's try and kill these guys. Huh? What the fuck was that? Is there a developer in here that was just like, oh shit, we can't show Astral losing to this garbage, delete the Super Scroll? What was that? Hold on, what was that? That was insane. What was that? He was that full life, he had like 2 bleeds on him. Oh my god. What was that? He had like 1 bleed on him. He got scared and ran away? I guess so. Alright, we got our Night Stalkers for this. New stats versus old stats? I guess so. Skrull had a heart attack. He's like, that fucking purple fuck. Why did he go back to full life? How did that happen? Did Doctor Strange not get a turn? He didn't, right? Because he got rewound. And then Moondragon got rewound and he got hit by that one too. Yeah. He was on blood thinner, so the bleed did the job. There you go. Now we're talking. Now we're using our heads. Science, bitch.
Without Man Thing, does Absolute take on this Night Stalker Mephisto?
Without Man Thing, does Absolute take on... What is this?
Night Stalker Mephisto?
Maybe.
I think it does, but I don't want to risk it since I've already lost 2 stupid fights.
Well, then let me risk it. I gotta use my Odin anyway.
Alright, if you're gonna risk it, then I'll do this one instead.
Yeah, I gotta use Odin anyway. We did not kill anybody? What is happening here? What are these diamond blades good for if not for getting kills? Alright, Oath is gonna go, so let's get these perma kills over here. Boop. That'll be a dead Scientist Supreme. Boop. Okay. Yeah, I don't have Ironheart anymore. She was super effective in taking out that Odin, who she did not actually attack. So I will either have to use my own Odin or something else.
So Doc, yeah, I generally do extreme with Rogue for that first room, but I don't know how BTS changes things there. Can I still use it?
Big time Spider-Man. Yeah, he's gonna go before Nightcrawler, and he's gonna put a bunch of debuffs on somebody. But without his team, he doesn't do the energy drain. I don't think. I would imagine you're still fine, but maybe I'm missing something. I could do Annihilators too. Anything to get Odin to go. Yeah, let's just do... This isn't security, so let's just do it with Odin here. Do I have that team saved at all? Oh, I actually don't. Okay. Yeah, if there was a Man Thing here, I don't think I would even take this attack.
Yeah, I think Absolute destroys it without the Man Thing there. Yeah. But I guess we played it safe instead.
Well, I haven't done it yet. Odin, 3 Tangled, Kang, or Cable? Odin, 3 Tangled. I don't think I have Noir. I don't have Noir or Weaver. The team I said would delete it. Interesting. Even when you're 2099 giving them speed up. Yeah, if I had Ironheart, I'd probably just run it. But I'm probably also going to run out of attack soon, so screw it. Well, without Man Thing, the Night Stalker people aren't going to go before Odin. So, well, I guess with Oath, no, Oath only does it on the offensive side, right? So yeah, even that.
If it goes wrong, just blame me, because I think it destroys it.
That's a good call. I guess we'll just kill Oath with these 2 opening attacks. Or not. Didn't even get her close. I suck. Not even close. We'll do this, even though it does less damage because we have offense down. Yeah, Odin will go before. He's going to get his damage reduction up and it's going to be over. And we took out the Oath, so we don't have to worry about getting pinged to death by the Expose here. We'll just throw it on auto. Extreme Rogue Odin beats this too. I wouldn't be surprised. That makes sense. Oh, Mephisto's in trouble. Is he going to get his ult or is Kahori going to kill him? Place your bets. Ooh, that blind though. Ooh, Wasp popped off. Here comes the ult into Safeguard from Kahori. I should switch the targeting, but I'm not going to. Oof. Oh, it switched it for me. Well, that's nice of them. Actually, is it nice? Because now I don't get to hit the Mephisto. Oh, but this happens. This is why I want more people to have Odin and their own Mephisto on offense for the race, so that multiple people can take out multiple Mephistos and Odins and just keep the train moving. But if Mighty Avengers can take out certain Mephisto comps, and it seems like they can, probably especially when Hercules gets more stars, because his damage is kind of whacked, then we have some room to play around with, especially next season, where they're going to get a 30% bump. Yeah, actually, next season they're just going to fuck that shit up with a 30% bump. That's going to be crazy. No, we're not doing mid-bay.
After watching how easy that was, does Man's thing change it?
Does man?
I don't
Yeah.
think it-
Well, he makes them go before.
Well, yeah, but they would tank it, no?
Maybe they could, especially if you have a big enough hard light or Miss Marvel Classic.
I think they might tank it. I might try that next time.
Yeah, we're gonna go here now because Cargo Bay is hidden under one of these, or at least Barracks is. Yeah, the Oath passive into Odin does suck. What teams do I have left? There's a Mephisto here. That's interesting, I guess. This is a 130 speed team. Oh, I can't do any more attacks. Damn. Damn it, Bobby. 2 diamond. I'm at 16,000. Kind of half tempted to. Old Thanos, no thanks. Daredevil, no thanks. Groot, sure. Cool. Oh, fuck. I'm not supposed to spend my own diamonds. I'm supposed to save those from now on for the Wheel of Shame. From a post-tattoo coma, may do my attacks tomorrow because the world is floating. Sounds good, Scotty. Sounds good. How many diamonds can I recover here? Oh, I gotta open red stars for Peggy before she's gone.
Yeah, because you don't have enough credits to get her up there if you forgot.
Yeah, exactly. They just might make me wait like a year though.
It's true.
Okay, so what I like to do is not open up the 7s. I don't want to open up 7s. Elite 7, no thank you. Elite 6, here we go. If I could pull her a 7 red star, or even a 6 red star from this, then by the time she gets to the store, I can promote her to 7. It's just kind of a way to save 5 diamond credits, essentially. Come on, where are the 7s at? Where are the 7s at? Where's the Peggy at, also? There's the 6 Peggy, okay. Now we want a 7 Peggy. Oh, there's a Cosmo. He's a good boy. Let's open up an RB. That's pretty cringe. There, we got another Peggy. We got another Peg to me. What up, Wapo? 7 Echo goes good with our 3 Diamond Echo that we were forced to do. Shout out to Ben.
What
Another Cosmo.
Odin comp will work on that Mephisto Orchis team?
Mephisto Orcus.
Yeah.
6. We just want to make sure that the Odin survives. So you got to turn off Undying. Probably gets it done. Undying Odin. Because you'd be good and controlled. You'll stop the speed bar from Scientist Supreme. They'll be hitting to themselves. I mean, obviously Mephisto does wreck a lot of what the Undying characters want to do, but it should still be okay. Let's do one of these.
I'll try that. Let's see how it goes.
Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Straight absolute probably destroys that too, huh?
Straight up what?
Straight up absolute destroys Orcus. What did you say? Orcus Odin or Orcus?
Orcus Mephisto. Yeah,
Orcus, yeah.
probably. You'd have to deal with the summon still, which sucks. But after that, yeah. They spawn
But I
with
think
immunity
FO
too.
failed on that many times. I mean, to FO.
There you go. Yeah. True.
Why do you gotta call him out on stream? Why?
Yeah. I'm not gonna try AAA. I'm like, I tried that shit before. I'm like, oh no, not working.
So this is now 105 credits. Whereas if I open the Elite 7 to get Peggy at 7, I'm not going to have her at 7 red stars for a very long time. The question becomes, will I be able to directly promote her to 7 stars by the time she gets there? It depends how fast they move her through like the stores and stuff. Well, let's look at it this way. Emma and Ancient One are not 7 red stars yet. And they are definitely in this store because I've already promoted Emma via diamonds. And so I can conclude that I can just promote her when the time comes. So that'll let me get more diamond credits instead. 6 red stars is more than enough. I did not watch the Fantastic Four teaser yet. We're gonna watch that. Yeah, Ben, I got it. I had a huge hit this week because I had to take care of the kids while the grandparents were not here to be able to watch them during the week. So that did take a back step, but it's still on my radar. I stop at 5. Yeah, I think that's fair. So we have the one stupid loss. What teams do I still have? I still have Annihilators. If we see like a regular Alpha flight. And that's basically it. Okay. I have like a Hive Mind team. I don't know why. I could probably get some use out of like Hive Mind Guardian Ultimus if I can't use Annihilators. And if I can use Annihilators, I can probably get a use out of Hive Mind with just Guardian. You just got the max. I mean, I'm closing in on the Ancient One, but I'm still like 200 shards shy for Emma. Which I'm okay with that because I think the Ancient One's the best. But it's going to be even longer for Peggy for me because I didn't buy any sort of offer to unlock her. I did spend 5,000 cores on her, though, which I immediately regretted. I ended up with 42 shards, and with the Lilandra news, I want all my cores. I want to be ready for the Starjammers. Way more than I care about the Liberty team. Way more. Not even close. God, it's 11 o'clock and we haven't touched the DC game yet. And I want to do
That's a sign.
It's a sign. I mean, I really like the game, but it is a sign. I need to go to bed because I will have a fucking 70-pound boulder of a fucking 5-year-old. He might be like 80 or 90 pounds now. He's built like a brick shithouse. Like, he's got a little belly on him, but he is just so tall. He's as tall as fucking like 10-year-olds, dude. This kid is insane. And he wakes up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and he comes to crawl into bed and then he just rolls. It's like he feels something beside him. He's like, I need to roll on top of this now. Yeah. It's right on my head every time. How tall is he? I had him next to the Cosmic Adventure thing. He was above 4, below 5. I want to say the low end of 4. I think like 4.4, 4.6 maybe. Hey Matthew, game is the same as it was about a month ago, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, my kids are giant. My 3-year-old is bigger than all the kids in my 5-year-old's class. When we went to my 5-year-old's Christmas recital, my 3-year-old walked up on stage with them and was taller than them. He was like, what the fuck? We make them big.
I feel that on a spiritual level. I was 6 foot by the time I was 10, and then I never grew again.
Yeah. Yeah, I
was supposed to be like 6'6", and it never happened.
Yeah, I hit 6'2" in elementary school, and then I only got 2 more inches. I was like 6'4" by the time I was in senior year of high school. And yeah, I'm 6'4". Played all the footballs. Maybe that was it. Maybe that stunted my growth. Getting fucking
See,
smashed.
mine was, I think I quit the footballs because I would always do the thing where you grow out, you know, get a belly, and then you grow up.
Yeah.
And I quit sports when I was like 12, just because I wasn't competitive as a kid. And yeah, never hit that last growth spurt.
I miss my high school body. Now that you bring that up, dude. High school was easy to stay in shape, bro. Send me back. Send me back. Just running around, going to see your friends. I grew up in the country, so when I say running around to go see your friends, you literally had to bike like 10, 15 kilometers to get to their house. Or even just to get to town. Good old days. I'll make sure my kids grow up like that. We're staying in the country. We're not moving to the city. Fuck that noise. Fuck that. Last thing I need is the last thing I need is 3 little dorkies with the goddamn temptation of the city. That ain't happening. That's not happening.
As a city boy, I don't know what's wrong with the city. I think you're just being rude right now.
No, it just the second I moved into the city, I got into all kinds of trouble. University, I became a bouncer. I moved to the city. I got involved with a lot of sketchy people from the club scene. It was, oof, that was a setback and a half. I did get to drive Dead Mouse around, though, in a Yukon. That was pretty cool. Or Dead Mouse 5, whatever you want to call them. Sounds like I was the problem. I 100% was the problem. Yes. Yes, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I ain't got nothing left to do, guys. I ain't got nothing left to do. Oh, we can open up these. Dude, I was once at a party. It was after the club closed down, so 3 o'clock. We were at Babylon in Ottawa. If you know, you know. We went to this after party where they had like, and it was down the street in the middle of downtown, and they had a backyard, which is crazy, but it was a shithole house, like a cracked-in house. And they had one of those Canadian Tire like inflatable adult-sized pools, and so everyone's hanging out in there, and we're all drinking Heinekens, and this fucking naked, and I'm gonna say his race because it's important to the story. This naked black guy comes out of the bushes, and he's like, "Yo, can I have a Heineken?" And the person who was nearest to him was like, "Yeah, sure, have a Heineken." And people were like, does anybody know this guy? And he said no. He's like, "Nope, but you could call me Heineken." And he jumped into the pool, and he became a regular at Babylon. And still this day, I still don't know if we ever found out what his name was. We just called him Heineken. He was the coolest guy ever. He was fucked up that night. Middle of downtown, butt naked, comes out of the fucking shadows like no one can see him, grabs a beer. He's one of the boys now. That's crazy. That's crazy.
What are the odds his great granddad is like Dr. Heineken who made the drink or some shit?
That would be a little bit too much. That'd be crazy. No. Babylon. So the thing about this club, this is my favorite club to work at. So I worked for this company. What the fuck was it called? Paul was the owner, but it was, oh God, maybe it's still around. Let me see. Security. Ottawa. It wasn't Paladin. It wasn't Blackbird. Definitely not Garda, although I did do Garda for a little bit for county fairs. It was not Iron Horse. No, it was clubs. It was like La Victoire or something like that. Not Meetup, not Toaster. God, not Tactical Guard. No, it was like his name. This huge ex-Navy SEAL. He had a security company. Anyway, he did the club scene. So I did things like I did the strip club, Fairfax. I did a bunch of the kid clubs, which, I mean, all their names have changed by now. And then there was this one club, Babylon. It was the chillest place to work at, except Friday, the last Friday of the month, which was, what was it called? It was started with a C. It was something C night. It was gangster hip hop, and people were always getting into giant fights, stabbings, fucking bottles. It was horrible. But every other day at this club was amazing. It was the kind of club that would have like burlesque shows come, and every Sunday is what they called mod night, where they would play like, what fucking era would it be? Like 50s or 60s fucking swing and dance music and that kind of stuff. But that club, it attracted people that I guess would be like, you know, like 28 to 28 to like 33 or something like that. People that are still going to clubs, so they're kind of like on the older side. They didn't have their shit together enough to, you know, have a settled down job and a house and all that kind of shit. Instead, they would go out, they would spend all their paychecks at a club, getting super fucked up on all the drugs, dancing like the whitest white people you've ever seen in your life, and just like good vibes. And that was the fucking club to go to. From BC or Alberta, Shambhala for the win. I'm from Ontario, but I did live in Lloydminster and in Edmonton over in Alberta for a little bit. I guess technically Lloydminster is on the Saskatchewan side. It's going to kill me not knowing what that security company's was. Paul, did it start with an R? Paul was the owner. Here, I'm going to do something dangerous. I'm going to look up Fairfax Security Company. Fairfax, Ottawa. Security Services. Uh, 3D Security? No. Northwest? No. This is going to kill me because I worked there for like 3 years. Doing the goddamn clubs. It was horrible. Yeah, cover charge is $5 there, which is insane. Dude, a Reddit post about a guy that went to a strip club is crazy. Does he actually talk about the security though? No, this is some shit that I don't want to read. I don't know what I was thinking. I am from Ontario and back there now, but I did like 20 years out west. Where are you about in Ontario? If you're in the Toronto area, I 100% get why you would say that. Or if you're in like the fucking Hearst area, way up north, where it's awful, I get it there too. But if you're in like Ottawa, Sudbury, Timmins, like those are. Oh, you're in London. I would have said that. Like those are kind of nice areas, like Kingston. Like they're kind of chill areas. But yeah. Okay, fair enough. What's the football team there? Is it Tigers or something like that? They have a football team, right? Paying $5 just to have some fat chick reject my advances? Hell no, there shouldn't be a cover. First of all, how are you getting rejected by a stripper? Kill shot. That is some mad skill. If you're getting I lived in Ottawa for a while when I was young. It was banging back then. Yeah, Ottawa was really fun. It has the reputation now of being the boringest city in North America. And as a 30-year-old with kids, I'm fucking here for it, bitch. Let's be boring in Ottawa. Let's not have any issues. That sounds great to me. Sounds amazing. Yeah. The Fairfax is a strip club. That's the only strip club I've ever worked at, though. It was, man. It's late night with Dorky. Let's get weird. I saw some crazy shit at the strip club. Crazy shit at the strip club. like my first day when I was getting walked around, getting shown like this is the change room, this is the whatever, right? They open up the change room door, and I see a girl from my high school. Once again, I grew up in the country. This girl was from my high school. She was 2 grades below me, but because we grew up in the country, really small classes, I had an accounting class, and that same teacher who was doing our accounting was also teaching another like 6 students like algebra, whatever. Like I was in grade 12 accounting, she was in grade 10, I think, math. And she was a stripper, and I was just like, Natasha? And she was like, no, Layla. I was like, oh, that's fucking weird. Not a week goes by. They're not allowed to be prostitutes, right? It's dancing. Yeah, the lap dancing and all that. There's like touching on the outside and stuff like that. But if it goes beyond that, like you're supposed to stop as a security guard. Now, do you ever? No, you just don't get in the way of that. But there was a lot of commotion in one of the stalls or whatever. And like, I was like, fuck, like, is she getting strangled? Like, I have to open this and check. If you are watching this in front of your kids, you need to stop right now, okay? 3, 2, 1. I roll back the curtain. This girl that I went to fucking high school with, it's always weird when you're in high school with a kid and they're younger than you. You always look at them as like a child still, right? She is doing the splits over this guy's mouth, and she is pissing into his mouth. Oh, I didn't know what to do. I kind of was just like, I gave her the thumbs up, like, you're good. And she was like, I'm good. She was gun-ho excited. She was, by then, her like awkwardness, she was done with that, right? She was like, yeah, I'm good, James. Thanks for checking up. See you later. It's like, fucking Christ, dude.
Yeah, man, you didn't even join.
Fuck no. Was she stripping or just trying to get herself through college? No, she retired as a stripper. She stripped until she was 30 or 31, I think, and then she straight up retired. Those girls were walking away with 4 figures a night. Easily. 3 girls to Portland every weekend to dance Portland. They stripped in Washington during the week, but then went to Vegas, Portland every week. The strip clubs in Canada are more open than the strip clubs in America, right? Like they do full nudity.
Not all of them.
Not all of them? Okay.
Yeah, they're like in Minnesota they're very restricted, but if you go down to Iowa, fuck, dude, they were basically they can rub on you, you can rub on them, you know, very basically almost on the floor, basically, be fucking damn near.
Yeah, that's basically what it's like here. Like it's just super grabby. One time, that same girl, she had a friend come that she met in Hamilton, and who was also a stripper. I don't know what this girl took, but she became like a fucking Tasmanian devil that night. She was just walking up to people who were just sitting at the bar with their backs turned to the stage, looking at the bar, having a drink, and straight up attacking them. Claws out, scratching people. Like fucking like crazy shit. We had to kick her out while she was still in uniform. Like she's basically naked. And it's Ottawa. And it was wintertime. Now, we had another complex beside. Basically, I don't know if other strip clubs do this. I get maybe the Ottawa one's popular enough that they can do this. There was a like apartment complex next door to Fairfax where people who were from out of town, they could rent a room there and they could stay there while they were doing whatever stint they were doing at the club. She refused to go to her room. We were basically telling her like, hey, you need to get out of here. You need to go upstairs to your bed, sleep whatever the fuck this is off, and like we'll figure out this in the morning. She would not go up to her room. She was just standing outside of the club in the fucking winter in a thong, and that's it. She was screaming and tried to attack the doorman who was out there. Apparently, she had to get arrested. But it's like they don't. If you're outside your home, They want you to go into your home. So even the police were trying to get this girl to go up to her room, and she was off her fucking mind. I don't know what she took. It's refreshing that all of our cities, you are saying, are Canadian and not from the States. It's interesting, right? Some clubs have a no touching rule. Like you can't touch girls, but she can do whatever to you, or you pay up a couple $100 for the VIP room, and there you all fuck. I think that's a lot of what happens in Ontario. Kill shot. In Edmonton, I did work for a strip club in Lloydminster. It was much more hands off.
We can't really hear you, Cypher. It's like all muffled.
Yeah.
You're interrupting story time, Cypher. Shut up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Something that was like a culture shock that I thought was fucking wild. So I worked at the strip club in Ottawa first. And it's like the Wild West. I saw the fucking piss thing. I saw a bunch of other stuff happen, right? Full nudity, like touching, grinding, all that kind of stuff. I moved to Alberta. I'm working in the oil rigs now. I pick up a weekend job at the strip club in the little Lloydminster town. I don't remember what that club was called. It was something stupid, like Coolers or something like that. It might have been called Coolers. There, the wildest shit I can't even, okay. In Ottawa, when a girl is up there doing her set or whatever, sometimes guys will throw bills on the stage, and if it's like a big enough bill, the girl might call the guy up and fucking pussy pound on his face by doing the splits really fast. It's some like outlandish shit, right? The kind of shit that you see at that place. I go to Alberta, and I'm kind of expecting something like that, and it is to a certain extent. Sometimes they'll call a guy up. It will not be as like violent as what I saw in Ottawa, which I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. They're a little bit more tame here. And then at the end of their dances or whatever, they pull out posters of them, not naked, but like bikinis and stuff like that, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is this? They're gonna sell half naked posters of themselves, but like, who's gonna buy that when they just saw the person naked, kind of thing? I was not. Does anyone know where I'm going with this? Does anybody know where I'm going with this right now?
I'm gonna be honest. I stopped listening.
The girls.
I got distracted.
The girls would take these posters that they have of themselves, roll them up into a cone, put that cone into various different places, whether that be, their nether region, their fucking mouth, in between, wherever they want to put that cone. And like a fucking claw machine, guys would throw fucking coins to try and get it into the goddamn poster. And if a guy got it in, they would give them the poster. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? I was floored. I was like, what? In Ottawa, if we saw a guy throwing a fucking loony at the stripper on the stage, that guy, get the fuck out. We were going to carry him out, throw him down the stairs. Like, that's fucking rude. A fucking dollar. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get the fuck out. Apparently the girls in Alberta, or at least in that town, they were so hard up, they needed... People would throw fucking quarters, dude. I'm not sure if they were supposed to. I never had one of the dancers tell me, like, hey, if they're throwing quarters, like, can you do something? Like, never any complaints or anything. Just like, whatever was thrown at them, they took it. And it was just like, that shocked the fuck out of me, that they're just throwing coins at these girls. Well, they're not whipping it. They're like lobbing it. But it's still like, what the fuck is happening? It's legit only an Alberta thing? Oh my God, Sean. How disgusting is that? It's a culture shock to me. I wasn't ready for it. Canadian OnlyFans. That's not how Amaranth would do it. True. This got away from me. I was gonna do some DC videos. I was gonna edit that Crucible video we just did for U32 or War if it was cool enough. That didn't happen. We're just not gonna have any content out the next couple of days, I don't think. I gotta get with the wife. Yeah. A bitch basically worth a nickel. I love it. I've never seen a strip club with coins. Bro, I was so confused. And it's like it was so sudden. It was out of nowhere cuz they're on the dance floor whatever and the guys are sitting around the thing and they have the drinks and some of them have some bills out, whatever the case may be. It's like, okay, like this is just all normal. All of a sudden, the music stops. The lights kind of light up a bit, which, if you've ever been to a strip club, is the worst thing you could ever fucking do ever. Like, you do not want to see what a strip club looks like when the fucking lights are turned on, okay? It is a horrifying, disgusting scene. Anyway, the lights turn up a little bit. They start playing some, like, fucking arcade game music. The girl gets down, she spreads her legs, she puts that there, and people start pulling out fucking rolls like they just came from the bank. They got a roll of fucking quarters and loonies. And it's just, oh my, it's just so disheartening for humanity. It's so disheartening. But then one of these girls asks you to take her home after the night, not like to sleep with them, like take them to their hotel because you live there and they don't. And you're in Lloydminster, so the hotel is like 5 kilometers away. So you take them, yes, and like, hey, was tonight a good night for you? And like, yeah, I made like $3,000. And you're like, how much of that was thrown at you in coins? Like, could I shake you upside down right now and you would just like drop $300, $400 in fucking coins? It's so insane, dude. Guys in Toronto have paid a girl I know $1,000 to lay down on his dinner table naked while he ate. Nothing sexual, but some guys have some weird kinks. God damn. We would go with like $25 bills lined up on Perv Row that we were showing everyone we were going to spend. And they were like, sorry guys, coins only. We were like, we legit are planning on spending $100 in tips. And they were like, nope, it's awkward and brutal. Yeah, dude. Go turn your $100 into 100 loonies, buddy. You've entered the goddamn arcade, the adult arcade. Oh god. That is not in Ontario. They don't do that. I'm telling you, if we saw a guy throwing coins at a girl at a strip club, I haven't worked in as a bouncer for like a decade now. Has it been a decade? I'm 35. I would be 25. No, I was. How old was I when I met Val? I think I was still until I was 26 or so. Still worked at strip clubs. Anyway, I assume it's still the same thing. If we saw somebody throwing fucking launching loonies at girls, they'd have to go. They'd have to get kicked out. Always a solid 6 with D cups and 10-gallon jug with quarters every Sunday morning. Bro, when I said when those strip club lights turn on, it's a goddamn haunted fucking crime scene. I wasn't just talking about the venue, okay? I was not just talking about the venue. 100% even regular customers would toss the guy doing that anywhere else besides Alberta. Yeah, dude, it was a culture shock. Those oil rig boys, they're something else. They're the kind of guys that make the most money in the whole country, and they're like, fuck your bills. I'm throwing some loonies, bitch.
That's so fucked up. Hey, here's a fun mental image before I go to bed. Your boy Tizik wanted to be a stripper when he was a kid.
I can see it
because he was in really good shape and could dance really well. And I knew strippers already, and I knew how much they made, and I was like, "Fuck, that sounds good."
I've seen some male strippers. Working at a male stripper night is just don't do it. Ben,
I'm not gonna do it now. I'm fucking
no.
I'm not doing it now.
No, but dude, it's so much more hands-on and invasive than the reverse. Ben, you think you need to hit enter? I didn't get any DM from you.
13-year-old Tizik knew all this and was okay with all that. It sounded pretty good at the time.
Yeah, there you go. True. I didn't get a DM from you, Ben. You might have to hit enter.
God, Ben's always having to talk about freaking Marble Strike Force. And we're talking about strippers right now.
Yeah, that's what I was telling the guy earlier today, Ben. Yeah, that's what I was telling somebody. The Captain Britain only stops speed bar change for Illuminati members. So Mephisto versus Mephisto, you can bring in an Emma. Against the comp that he had, you could also technically bring in a Fury. to give speed up. Women are more wild than men when they go to strip clubs. Oh, for sure. Especially a single woman. A single woman surrounded by other single friends is crazy. It made me want to wife up a girl super fast. It made me want to be like, I need to get this girl off before they experience whatever the fuck that is. Because I don't think you can be the same person after that. No, that's not the point? Okay, sorry. Let me read the rest of it. If you look at the first sentence, still went first, so that shit is still blinked. Oh. So it's not working as it's written. Interesting. So bring Fury in that case then, to give yourself speed up. Because with the Captain Britain on the enemy field, the Super Skrull can't rewind you either. Also, he goes super slow. Your Fury will go first. There used to be a stripper here in Austin that was Russian. She had been close to 6 feet tall, and she had a dragon tattoo from her neck down to the back of her ankle. I bet she made 5 figures a night. God damn. God damn. I took the U.S. a ton for business, so I made it a point to go to as many clubs they mentioned in Motley Crue girls as I could. But in the U.S., even in raunchy places like L.A., they didn't even get... Yeah, that's what I thought. And they were complaining we didn't toss $1 bills. I was like, Hannah from Canada, you got to start showing me something for me to get... Yeah, I would... Yeah. I mean, I would never go to a strip club at this point in my life anyway. But if I was younger and I had been to an Ottawa strip club and then went to the States, I'd been like, why don't we just go to the beach then? Like, if this is what we're doing, why wouldn't I just go to the beach? Bet T-Dub would climb that bitch like a tree with go. I saw some pretty big girls. Yeah. Mostly like tiny girls. It was kind of like one or the other. There was never like a... You rarely saw girls between the range of like 5'6" and 5'10". Americans and their high standards. True. CC rankings.
I could get political and make a joke, but I'm not going to.
I thought about it too. There's a couple we could throw in there for sure. Guys, it's 11:20. I gotta go to bed before the kids wake me up. All right, so guys that came in here for the war chat, I'm happy to inform you that it pivoted to stripper chat. Yeah, well, I'll be back tomorrow for some more U32 stuff. I might try and sneak in some sort of editing tomorrow to get a video out, but it'll be probably something you've already seen here today. But, guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. If we have a big enough group here, we have 50 people. Is there anybody on to raid? I don't see anybody.
All these MSFers freaking slacking and not playing Rivals.
Yeah, there you go. It's true. It's true. Remember, American strippers not doing it for the career. They're doing it to get themselves through college. College ain't free down here. There was a lot of American girls that would come up to Mookie, Quick CC, going against Blood. Okay, let's raid Mookie. There was a lot of American dancers that would come up to Canadian strip clubs. And they all said they made more money here. Because, I mean, Canadians pretend to be nice. We're actually horrible degenerates.
Have you seen Quebec? Come on now.
That's not Canada. That's not Canada. Come on. All right, guys, we're going to read over to Mookie on the Twitch side. Guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Hope you guys had fun. We'll be seeing you guys tomorrow for stream. If not tomorrow, the day after. If not, the day after that. If not Monday, we will be back to the regular programming. But for now, guys, thank you so much for spending your time with me. Stay happy, stay healthy, have fun. I'll see you guys next one. Bye, everybody.
All right, see you guys.
I mean, but you got me.